Oh, we're live. Hey, are we live, Maggie?
We are live.
Hey, everybody. Hello, and welcome to Memory Bound Tuesday morning video, and it is a craft along. So we need to tell everybody what they need to bring.
Okay, we might want to repeat that in just a little bit. We just have one right now.
So do I have to get excited again and say,
Yes.
Good morning, everybody.
Yes,
this is Kelly at Memory Bound, and Maggie's here.
We will just tell
My watch
you're
says
in
we're
for a
live,
treat
Maggie.
Today.
Oh, it's going to be good.
Good morning. We now have a few more people, so we can
hello,
start.
everybody. Today is Tuesday in many places. I always like to say that. Welcome to Memory Bound. I'm Kelly, and Maggie's here. And we got a full crew working today, too, because we've got a great special. We're going to tell you about our daily special. We've got new product, and we have a craft along. So if you want to craft along with us today, and I am replacing Chris today. She was not able to come in, but we have her project. Her nice husband brought in her project, so we could show you this. And we're going to show you how to make a box. So I'll show you my prototype here, Maggie. So here's my prototype. And it's just a nice little white box, but you know what? It fits A2 cards perfectly, and we're going to show you how to make that. So if you want to make that along with us, what you're going to need is 2 sheets of cardstock, and I'm going to make it twice. So you'll have an opportunity to see it if you want to watch it and then make along, but this is a craft along. And Chris designed it. She gave me all the dimensions, and I will confess, I watched a video last night too. So you'll need 2 sheets of cardstock. You're going to need a trimmer. Any kind of trimmer will work. And then you're going to need a scoring board or a scoring blade for your trimmer. Maybe you've got the crease. We didn't bring a crease over here, but we can show you that too. And then you'll need like a bone folder. You need a bone folder and a pair of scissors. So how easy is that? 2 pieces of cardstock, a trimmer, a scoring board or blade, a bone folder, and scissors. Oh, and I didn't mention it, but you're going to need some liquid glue, and I brought my glue press today, so any liquid glue will work.
And Janet is listing those materials
Thank
right
you,
now.
Janet.
And Kelly, I have a funny feeling that once they learn how to make these, I bet there will be a lot of boxes being made this afternoon.
And Maggie, I'm glad that you're here today because Maggie told me that she used to make, which grade were you teaching?
First grade.
She and her first graders used to make boxes, and you'll have to tell us about that.
They weren't quite as fancy as this, but kind of along the same terms. But
Wait
isn't
till you see
that
what's inside
beautiful?
of here. There's some really good stuff inside this box.
And then she's got another
And
one.
we made some other ones that we're going to show you. We'll show you those, and you'll learn how easy it is to make. It's just a different size.
Yes.
And you know, Chris is our paper engineer here at Memory Bound. And so she designed this. She got the dimensions. And you know, sometimes Chris finds things, and they're like in metric, and she converts it all. Or maybe they're not quite the right size. And she does all of that, you guys, and figures out the sizes and that. So.
I think Chris has a degree in paper engineering.
It is definitely a paper
degree
engineering degree.
At colleges.
You do have to know some math and things, but you know what? We don't have to because we've got it all figured out right here. Chris has typed up all of the dimensions, even for the pattern paper. And we'll take a picture of this and we'll put it on our blog for you too.
And if you need it right away, you could take a screenshot of that.
We'll give you that opportunity. Okay, well, should we first show our special? Like we said, we're going to show you our daily special. We got new product, and then we're going to make our box. So let's.
The special, Kelly, is just going to open up a whole new world of creating.
Oh my gosh, talking about crafting more in 2024. Our special today is 25% off the Tim Holtz, the file folios, and the file cards. And we're going to show you each one so you know exactly what we're talking about. So 25% off. You can find all of these if you go to memorybound.com and go to shopping and go to specials.
Okay, good morning. Good morning. We've got people jumping on.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. It's a terrific Tuesday at Memory Bound. And I'm Kelly, and I'm here, and Maggie's here with us. And we're going to show you the special first because it's pretty cool. Now what we've done is Maggie has unpacked everything, so then I just have to pick it up and show you. So we're going to
start. Just like Rachel Ray.
It is just like Rachel Ray. Okay. Let's start with these because I happen to love, these are the folio folders. So these are the folders.
So pay close attention to what these are.
And you're going to get, they're $5.99 regular, so they're 25% off of that. I don't know how much that is, maybe $4 or something. So you get two sizes. Get these cute little file folders. And do you remember, Maggie, how Tim had file folders that were printed for the holidays, and he had some other printed ones? And these are great because you can cover them with paper or spray them or ink them up and make them your own, whatever you want for them to go with. And then there is the larger size. And you get 3 of those. So you get first tab, middle tab, and third tab of both sizes. So you get 6.
And they're so easy to cover.
They are. They're just fun. They're just fun.
Alter is the word.
Oh, alter is, thank you. That is
Very
a good
artistic.
word. I
We will
love
alter them.
that word. Okay, then the other one. Now this is the booklet folio. And let's see, where is that over here? Here it is.
Look at, we are ready for you.
Oh, we've got them out. We got them laid out. Okay, so the booklet folio, it has kind of a picture here that you can see it. And this is kind of neat because it actually has, you've got the string because you've got these little eyelets here. So let's open this up. Maggie, we're going to have to clean up when we get done here. But I think it's nice for you to see what you get. So this opens up. This is the cover. And these could be pockets or they could just be part of your wraparound. And you see the eyelets. And then you have these signatures. And you get 2 signatures. And these are sewn down the middle.
Wow.
And those are what you would take. And you would take that string that I showed you. And you would wrap the string through the signature and attach them in the middle here.
Okay, my mind is already racing at all the possibilities.
I know, we're going to be taking some of these home today, Maggie. So that is the booklet folio, and it makes sense because it does look like a booklet. And there's a sample here on the back that's been decorated or altered or embellished.
How fun.
Okay, so that's the booklet.
Ladies, there are not enough hours in the day.
And then we have the pocket folio. And let me find that one over here. Okay, so here's, that's the booklet folio. I thought it said booklet. Here's the pocket folio. Okay, this was used in Merry Makers. So this is $9.99, and you'll see how it has all those pockets. And when Diane chose this project for Merry Makers, I was kind of like, that looks a little complicated. But let me show you, it's not really at all. So it's got that canvas twine around it, and Diane actually inked it and stamped on hers. And then you've got your covers. Well, let me open it up. Look at that. So these pockets can flip in the front, or you can turn around and flip them up in the back if you want to add some pockets to the back.
So it's easier than it looks.
It is. And the covers come off. The covers slide on and off, so if it's easier to alter them that way, you can take them on and off. And Diane did bring her project, so I can show you this one all made up.
There's just one book folio in a package, yes.
Yep, good question. Okay, I got to make sure I put them in the right place. Okay, here is the one that Diane designed for Merry Makers. And remember I told you how she took the strap or the canvas piece and she stamped on it and inked it. She even put rub-ons on it. And then you open it up. And she still has her Post-it notes on it.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if you can get that all in, but here's the back. So she just covered it with paper, and one of the pockets, this was one of those pockets, and she actually cut it in half, so you just have a tuck instead of a whole pocket.
There's still time before Christmas to make one of these.
Yeah, or make it after Christmas with all of your memories in it.
Yes.
And here, this is one of the pockets that we showed you. So if you're in Merry Makers, you know about this, and you hopefully have made yours.
So fun. Diane did a great job on that.
She did. She did. All right, and then this is the fabric journal, and we included this in the sale just because it's kind of unique. And Becky, it's got, again, your little canvas strap, and it is normally $6.99. And Becky Thrapp was here, and she brought several samples of this, and I think Alicia did too. It's actually stitched, so it's all like a book, but it's made out of like a canvas.
Kelly, that would be really fun to add Tim Holtz fabric to. You could sew Tim Holtz fabric. We were talking about all the different ways. Wow, there's a lot of pages.
There's a lot of pages. And I know when I specifically remember Becky's, it was very thick when it was all done. And I don't remember if Diane did a Canvas book or not. But it's a good starting point. You know, sometimes you just don't know where to start. And this gives you that starting point.
They're going to get snow today in South Dakota.
Ooh.
Just in time for Christmas.
Then there's 2 different file cards. There's the original file cards, and these are $5.99, and there's 4 styles and 4 of each. And I think if I flip it over, you'll be able to get a good look at that. You get the little pocket, you get the plain card, you get the one with the tab. And which one am I missing, Maggie? Is there a folded one?
There's just the pocket. There is a plain cards, folder cards, and tabbed cards. So
you
there's
get
4 different
You get
kinds.
16 pieces, normally $5.99, and that's 25% off. I can't do the math as well on a 25% offer, but what do you think it is, about
Just
$4?
Fourth, I guess, if you divide it into fourth. It
That we
says
could
like
do.
the old kids' books for babies. The
Oh, the
fabric
cloth,
ones.
yes.
So you could make something for
You
a little
could.
baby to take to church so they're quiet.
It'd be a very quiet one. Now, I wanted to show those little note cards and how they fit in this card file and how cute it is. It's the perfect size, the Tim Holtz card file, if you wanted to make a bunch of note cards and add some other things. And Diane brought in a sample of what she made with the note cards. She took that little pocket that you saw on the back of the package, and she's covered it with paper, and then she's inserted a little tag. Isn't that just fun?
And I just love that little crate. How much is that crate, Kelly?
The crate's $7.99, and it's the Tim Holtz card file. And if you have a lot of stuff, which I know some of you do, then you might want the vignette divided drawer, and it's also $7.99.
So
And it's got
fun,
4
too.
compartments, but they're the same width, and they fit perfectly.
And paper glues onto those really nice.
Yes,
if
it
you
does.
Want,
You
if you
can
want
ink
to
them.
alter them, Kelly.
I know, I got to remember that word. Okay, now here's the new file cards. So this is file cards 2, and you can see that what you're going to get, it's 12 pieces. And I think I had this sitting, oh no, that's on the, and it's $7.99. So you get kind of that accordion, and I've got them here, and a note card, a pocket, an envelope, and then you get that little other pocket that's got a hole punched out of it. So you're going to get this little accordion piece. And again, these are very nice starting points. This is nice. It's extra heavy cardstock. It's got to be 100 or 110 pound, pre-scored. So let's see, you get a couple of those. You get this little coin pocket with a little circle in the punched out of the middle.
You could put acetate
That
behind
would be
there
neat,
too
wouldn't
if you
it?
wanted to.
That would be really
I
neat.
didn't even know that.
Or
was
if you
in
just
there.
wanted to see what's in there, you could strategically stamp something.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Oh,
but
so
it's kind of nice because you
cute.
can see what's in there. Now these also fit in the card file. Okay, I messed up my pile. And these are darling. Look at these little envelopes.
How fun.
This is all gift card size too, Maggie. You know what would be kind of fun?
And what's this one called?
This is file cards 2. And this has got the little pocket. Teresa used this in her October daily little card. She used the card file. But what you could also do if you wanted to make a gift, like for us, it's hard to know what to get our grown kids. So a lot of times we end up buying gift cards. But this would be really fun to fill with these little pockets and gift cards and maybe some messages or photos or maybe brochures or wherever you got their gift card. It would be a really fun little gift.
So Kelly, I've been so into what you've been showing. I haven't been watching the comments.
comments?
I hope I didn't miss a question.
Okay. So I think we got it all, didn't we? I feel like we got
how
it.
many different things are on special?
There's 6.
Six
There's 6
different
different ones,
things.
and they are all online under specials, or come into the store and we've got them all laid out so you can see and pick what you want. And they're all 25% off, and that is today's special.
It'd just be fun to get them all and start your new year with a clean slate of projects.
It would. I just want to look at them because I've loved
I
it.
agree.
I made the original folio up that came in, and we didn't have enough of those to put them on sale and disappoint people. And it was very fun. It's a really nice hard cardstock, except for the fabric canvas.
So there
one.
are a few other things that are not on special.
There's just one other one.
Just
the
one other
original
one. Okay.
All right, well, let's show some new product, and
Kellie.
we're going to show you new product, and then we're going to do our craft along. So remember, if you're going to craft along with us today, all you need is a couple pieces of cardstock, a trimmer, a scoring board or blade, a bone folder, scissors, and liquid glue. I'm saying this is all you need, and then I rattle off this list, but it's everything you probably have at home.
And those are 12 by 12 cardstocks.
Yes, yep, you need the 12 by 12. Oh, Maggie, where do you recommend we start here?
Oh, well, let's start in the back, and then we can move forward.
Let's start with Hip Hip Hooray. So Hip Hip Hooray, did we get the papers in for this, or just, oh, here we go. All right, Hip Hip Hooray, we needed a new birthday collection really, really bad. And this is the collection pack, and we'll show you what you get with it. The stickers. And these bright colors are good for masculine, non-masculine, for anybody. They're good for anybody. And
great colors.
they are really good colors. I like it because they've thrown in some pink, but then they have your blues. And let's show you the papers. I'm probably going to have to set this down to do it justice, Maggie. But we've got just a nice stripe, and then kind of stars, and we've got confetti. Okay, Maggie, I've never seen this, but I love it. Happy You Day. Have you ever seen
Oh,
that?
that's,
Smashed it.
I love it. And there again, both boys and girls, they're just
Yeah, could go
easy.
either.
Yes.
And here's just kind of a nice solidish. We call them solidish, solidy. And there you got your party horns. And then here's another B-side, but you can see how nicely it coordinates. And then you got your checkerboard.
Beth says she has her paper and supplies. She's ready to craft this morning.
All right, we're going to craft along. Remember, it's the...
Your mic has...
Oh, my mic went off. It was flashing earlier, Maggie, and that kind of worried me. I got a flashing red light.
Well, since you're doing the talking, let's have you take mine.
Let's ring the bell. We have a microphone issue. Hey, Janine, can you give this to Doug, please? Thanks. All right, well, back to birthdays. Here's the cake. Now, this is the kind of cake I would like for my birthday.
Oh, gosh.
Lots of layers, lots of frosting. But look at some of these. It's people like you who make the world a better place to be. It's got all different sizes. You got your 2x2s, your 4x6, your 6x4s.
Kellie, I'm thinking that if you were to get this collection kit and make it a goal in January to make all your birthday cards for the year,
yeah.
you'd have a lot of cut-aparts.
We need to make a kit
at
with it.
that.
Oh, I just want to look at it.
Yes.
I know I'm going to get crap for that. Look at the balloons here with the smiley face. And then you got this nice blue. I really like that blue.
Okay,
There's some
Kellie, I
stars.
think we could use this also to make a box and fill it with birthday cards.
Well,
for the
I think
year.
you're right. Too bad we didn't have this last night
Yes.
at my house when I was making boxes. And then we've got this one. Oh, and another cut apart.
There's a lot of cut-aparts.
There
in
are a
this
lot.
collection kit.
And then, but look how well it coordinates. Everything just coordinates so well. I just love it. Yeah, you could easily make cards out of this.
Okay, the collection kit that you are showing is called...
Hip Hip Hooray! Hip Hip Hooray! And then we did get the solids, so you can see how well. I'll grab the sticker sheet because we have individual sticker sheets too, and you can see how well the solids match. Look at the colors there. That just shows it all right there.
I love it.
And then Maggie, we've got the 6x6, which is great for our card makers.
Bunny says, I just want to look at it.
I know. I knew that they would give me some crap about that. That's okay. I love it. So then we've got ephemera, and we have frames and tags. And I can flip them over. That just shows you all the wonderful colors. And this just shows you what's in there. So it's kind of nice to see both.
So one is frames and tags, the other one is
Ephemera, yep.
Okay.
Oh, and there's 3 stamps. Woohoo! So this stamp set is called Yay for You. You know, I think it's nice to celebrate people, whether it's their birthday or just friendship, or maybe they do something special. I think people need more of that. We all need more of that. And this is Happy You Day stamp.
I do like that.
Ooh, and check this one out, Maggie. This one has that little ribbon sentiment badge. They're calling it a badge. And you can put those sentiments inside of it. So you could put anything on your scrapbook layout or your page or your card. Pretty cool.
Carla, I love that. She needs a standby stash.
There you go.
Name for it.
It is. Very good. All right, that's Hip Hip Hooray. And isn't this all the paper right here? So we do have all the individual papers for that.
Bunny says she's not giving you crap. She just loves when you say it.
I know. I just say it on purpose now because I can't help myself. Oh, so what we just showed you, we do have the individual papers. We showed them to you, and you can get them all in a collection pack too. Okay, this is different. Little things mean a lot. And we've got the collection pack, and we've got a few of the papers and a couple other things. But Maggie, we need to spend a little time on the sticker sheet because there are a ton of stickers, and there are a lot of little meaningful things like fluttering by to brighten your day, let your dreams be your wings. Have you ever heard that?
No.
I love that.
I like this. It's just little things.
Just hopping by to say hi with a grasshopper.
Now I get it. I didn't know what it meant.
Little things
at
mean a
first.
lot. So Lori Whitlock, it's her new collection. And then we do have 3 of the individual papers because people love ladybugs. So we've got the ladybug paper. And I think people also love fireflies. How many of us have been out catching fireflies? Well, maybe not recently, but
I really like the backs. Those are really
it is.
cool
And look how good
background.
they coordinate.
Yes.
And then the other one is the dragonfly. I think ladybugs, dragonflies, and fireflies are all pretty popular. And you'll see that the blue goes well with that.
It looks really good together.
It looks great.
So on that line, we just have 3 individual papers, but you can get all of them in the collection.
Yes, and we do have the frames and tags and the ephemera. And I'll flip her around. Oh, there's so many cute bugs. I see the little snail. Very fun. And there's 2 stamp sets. So check these out. This is Pretty and Powerful. I want to help name stamps and paper collections. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Beth says she needs the Happy You Day stamp for her family who doesn't celebrate birthdays.
There you go.
I love that.
So you're not really calling it a birthday. And this is called Friendly Bugs. And this just came in yesterday afternoon after I left yesterday. And so we don't have prices on them. I'm guessing these are $12.99 or $14.99.
They will be priced and out.
Appreciate life's little miracles. Enjoy the little things. You're the bee's knees. I've heard that before. Okay, then the little bit bigger collection is Lucky Charm. And this is all from Echo Park. So I'll show you the sticker sheet. There's the stickers. And we have just the sticker sheet if you want, or you can get it in the collection pack. And then I'll just show you the papers here and we have all the individual papers. I like that colors, that kind of light teal. We got rainbows.
So Kelly, do you call fireflies or do you call it lightning bugs?
I call them lightning bugs. Yeah. I think I said fireflies because I had read that in the
Yeah,
collection.
I agree.
But I call them lightning bugs.
I think we do call them lightning bugs.
Now, you don't have to be Irish to send
Gosh, I love
cards.
this.
Look at that blue. That's so pretty with the green.
You probably don't have any Irish, right, Kelly?
No, we don't have any Irish in my family. But I do like Shamrock Shakes.
Oh, there you go.
If that counts for anything. You're half Irish?
I'm half Irish.
Oh my gosh. Thus the name Margaret and Maggie?
Yeah, and my, I don't know, I don't know how many greats, but one of my grandpas came over from the county of Cork.
Oh my
in
gosh.
Ireland, and that's how we got our last
That's how
name,
you got
I
your
guess.
name. Who needs luck when you're this cute? Fun. And then our last paper is this one.
Is great paper.
This is a good collection. They did a really good job on this one. I don't know who
St.
this.
Patty's Day paper makes me smile.
It does. It's
I love
happy. How can you be unhappy when you're looking at St. Patrick's Day? All right, so those are the individual papers. You can get it all in a collection pack if you'd like to get everything. And we do have the solids that you can get and that are dyed to match all the papers. I know some people get 2 solids and 1 collection pack, so it just depends on what you need. And then I only see 1 pack of ephemera, so here's the ephemera. And I saw the word pinch on one of them. I don't know what it is, Maggie, but I did see the word pinch. And we do have the 6x6 paper.
I just want to see what that says about pinch.
Pinch. Can you read it?
Too cute to pinch.
Oh, that's us, isn't it? We got the 6x6. For myself, I might say too old to pinch, but I only say that for myself.
Don't pinch me, I'm old.
And this stamp is called Pinch Me. So that's perfect. What great transition. So there's the stamp set.
Have a lucky day. Oh, wow. Those are very cute.
They have good stamps. They really do. They do. Echo Park does a very nice job. And we brought in the stencils on this too, because it's just hard to find stencils for St. Patrick's Day.
Great backgrounds for your cards.
And maybe you're in 4-H, and some of this works for 4-H. Like I think this would. There's a 4-leaf clover right there. All right, so that's what's new from Echo Park. I think we hit it, didn't we, Maggie?
I think
so. We've got
did.
what's new. We told you about our special today. This is our 12 Days of Christmas daily special. And we're going to have to ring the bell to see what tomorrow's special is. Because it might be Copic markers.
I know that's coming up.
Is that coming up?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's craft along. Let's
go into our lighted studio.
Yes, let's go over to the studio. Penny, would you mind checking?
Thanks.
Thanks.
I bruise easily.
There's that too. There's that too. Okay, so we today is a craft along, and if you looked at the calendar, it says craft along with Chris, but today is craft along with Kelly. Chris couldn't make it in today, but she did bring her project, and she gave me the directions, so I think we can do it. I made a few boxes last night, so I think we're ready to go.
Kind of addicting once you make a couple.
I know.
You
just want to go out and say, oh, I could make one for this, or I could make one for that, or you could do this differently. But she does have all the dimensions, and we're going to make 2 together. We're going to just do the basic box together with some craft paper, and then we're going to make one for Valentine's Day. And maybe I should show the ones we've already made. Should we do that to start with, Maggie?
They are so fun.
So this was my prototype, my first box to kind of figure out what was going on and what I was doing. Okay, Copic markers are on special tomorrow. So Copic people, get ready for tomorrow. So it has a lid, it has a base, and what's really cool is it fits A2 cards, and it's pretty big. I think it's a pretty big box. You know, a lot of people are making little boxes.
In there.
You could, and Chris did. She did, and we're going to show you her cards. So that was my first one that I made. I just made a plain one to kind of figure it out.
Prepare to be amazed.
And then I wanted to make one for the holidays, and this paper is one that I ordered a lot of from Simple Stories because I don't know, for some reason it just tripped my trigger. And it's from the Yuletide, and let's see, what is it called? Filled with Wonder. So the paper has got your poinsettias or poinsettias, tomato, on one side, and then on the back it's got kind of a collage.
So you used the same sheet for the top and the bottom?
I did. Now I will tell you, I got 2 of these because I did some miscutting, and I think Chris said you could probably get 1 pattern paper, depending on how you want to design it, to cover your box. But you actually used 2. And on my lid, you can see I used the poinsettia side. And then on my box, I strategically cut my paper because I wanted like this poinsettia to be right there. And then on the back.
You're talking like an engineer.
Oh, aren't I though? Aren't I though? Yes.
So, okay.
And then I made it easy.
So you could actually just use that 1 sheet of paper to make that box and lid?
To cover it. I think to cover it you could.
Wow. Good
But
job.
I liked 2 because how I wanted to cut it.
Yeah.
And my box is empty. But then what I wanted to do then was to do something special on it. So I took the foam stickers from Yuletide. And this is a simple vintage collection. I think I put my lid on backwards. And I put the foam stickers on the front, which Maggie's showing you now, and added a few of the stars. And then on the top, I put the foam sticker 25.
I love that. And you know what, Kelly? Those foam stickers are really,
They're
pretty
perfect.
nice, aren't they?
They're really nice, and they're bigger, and you get a lot. You actually get 2 full sheets. They're $6.99. You get 2 6x12 sheets.
And they're kind of distressed in this line, but wow.
They are, and they're splattered with paint, Maggie, which you're going to love.
But maybe that's why I'm liking
I think
this.
you like them.
Okay.
And you'll see the Merry Christmas up here that I used on the front. So that's made with Yuletide. And I'm going to set this back over here so we can be very
Elena
organized.
says she would just get 2 sheets of paper, then she wouldn't have to figure it
Well,
out.
that's what I would do. You know, it's just paper. You'll use it for something else. Okay, and then I was thinking about what a nice gift for teachers. Maybe if you want to get them some notepads or make them some cards that they can put in here. So we have a new collection from Cartabella. It's called Back to School. So I'll show you. I did a little different on this one when I covered it. I used red cardstock for my box, and then I used the back of these stacks of books for my lid. And then I used the stack of books and the little graph paper. And we are going to decorate one box so you can see how to do it. But this one actually has 2 layers. It has the graph paper, and then I cut just a border around that goes all the way around the outside.
I'm glad you pointed that out because I didn't realize that was 2 layers. Good
And
job.
then this is ephemera. I took the ephemera pack, and I did that right before the video. I probably would add a few more pieces. But that's Cartabella Back to School. So that's that really nice heavy-duty paper. Okay, and then we're going to show you Chris's while you're getting your supplies out. So this is where it all started, everybody. And Chris made this box with the fresh snow, the simple vintage fresh snow from Simple Stories. And don't you love how she's got the piece of ephemera going up over the top?
And I'm going to kind of go like this so they can see the glitter.
It's glittered.
Wow.
Maggie pulled the paper that she used, and we can show you that. And she used a green cardstock. She actually used Color Vibe for her base. But here's the paper she used was called Frosted Memories and Snug and Warm. So there's the plaid, and here is Snug and Warm.
And it's all splattered.
Yes, it's got like paint splatters on it. Maggie, you don't even have to do that. It's all done for you.
Maybe that's why I'm just attracted to it. I just keep walking by it.
Well, if I was getting it, I would just get the whole collection pack. So just get the collection pack and you can get it all. But wait till we show you what's inside here because Chris really...
Gosh, here's just an idea. Sorry to
We want to
interrupt
hear it.
you.
No, we want to hear it.
Someone said to make a little pocket on the front and put a package of stamps.
Oh, that's a great
Isn't
idea.
that fun?
Yes, I love that. So this, you could put, cookies in here. You could put maybe
Someone
some
had an idea
soap.
of chocolates, tea.
There's all kinds of
tea.
things. I think little bottles of soap, but let me show you the cards. So this easily fits. She made 6 cards. You could easily put 6 envelopes in here. And I'll just show you each card, and everybody can ooh and ah over them.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Which color of Color Vibe?
We are going to have to ring the bell. It looks kind of like pine. Well, let's ring the bell.
Nope, I got it.
Oh. We just need to know what Color Vibe this is. I don't know if it's pine or evergreen. We're going to find out. We can find out.
Can we ring the bell and have Diane come out?
Yeah.
I just realized the time.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. All right. Can you help us with the video, Penny?
Yep. There you go.
Thanks, Maggie. And get her microphone. Oh, she doesn't have a microphone.
Yeah, it doesn't.
We'll get the microphone in a little bit.
All right.
Thank you, Penny. Yeah. Okay, we're showing, sorry we got interrupted a little bit. We're showing you the cards that Chris made from the fresh snow. Isn't it amazing? So she took the ephemera. Looks like here she used the tag paper. Because look at this one, how it slips in and out of there. And she's got a little charm on the top.
It is pine.
It is pine? Okay. Thank you, Becky.
Need this.
Yeah. So we want to give you guys enough time to look. These are A2 cards, and they fit in the box perfectly. And I need to look at it too, don't I? And then she also used some glossy accents on them to shine up that little star. This is better than a card kit. This is better than the...
gosh.
And they don't have a card kit for this collection. They should have done one. That would be really neat.
Well, we'll just use Chris's ideas and replicate.
Yes, we will take pictures. Look at this. It has a pocket on the front, so you could write a message on there or stamp on it.
That's so neat.
Aren't they amazing? So and I'm pretty sure this is probably from the tag paper, this little tag.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that's what this is too. We mentioned earlier that Chris couldn't be here today, so we are filling in for her. So we don't want to disappoint anybody about crafting more in 2024.
Now, what did she use on top of the snowflakes?
She's got Diane's glitter mix.
Okay.
So you got a little bit of.
Try that.
Okay.
Thanks, Diane.
All right.
All right, and then we've got this one here that says hello.
Ooh, I like that one too.
Yeah, nice job, Chris. I'm sorry that you weren't able to be here to show it yourself. That I'm getting I get to show them, and I'm honored.
Well,
I'm
Chris
honored
just
by
got a
that.
kudos specifically to her.
Oh, good, good. They're beautiful cards, and we're going to show you how to make the box. I'm going to put the lid back on Chris's box. Wouldn't this be a nice gift? I still think you could put those journals.
Carla wants for her to create a card kit for purchase.
I know, that would be really nice, wouldn't it? Here is what she used for her base, and it's the Pine Color Vibe. For those who are wondering, you could use lots of different colors, but pine does look really pretty with that. All right, so I'm going to set Chris's box aside, and we are going to make a box. So Penny, we are going to change our view.
Okay.
So we're going to take that and we're going to put it.
I'm just going to give it to you. It's
All right.
easier that way.
Everybody's loving Chris's cards. All right, and we're going to put it right in here and try not to call. Did lose sound. Okay, we lost sound, but we're getting it back. When we flipped our phone, we just had a little issue. All right, let's push this. Oh, here we go. I think we're going to be sound. When we flipped our camera, we accidentally knocked off the our receiver, but I'm pretty sure it's back now. Everything's delayed just a little bit, so we'll make sure that you've got sound.
Yep.
Penny says we're back.
I think we're good.
We are back, and we're ready to craft along for crafting more in 2024. All right.
All right.
All right. We flipped it. We accidentally hit a button. Then we put it back on, and then we didn't have it locked in enough, and now we're good to go. So Janet says she's flagging down help at the store. But I think we're good now, aren't we, Penny?
Yes.
Laura heard a cough. That was me. I had a little tickle in my throat.
Yep, we're good. We're good.
Okay, so let's get started. This is really fun. Once you make these boxes, I did not consider myself a box maker, Penny, but but I am a box maker now, and it was fun once I got started. And we're going to start with a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, but we do need to trim it down to 12 by 10. So grab your paper, and you're going to need to cut yours down to 12 by 10. So I'm going to leave my 12-inch, and then I'm just going to line it up here on my 10-inch mark on my trimmer. Got a brand new blade, so I am sharp and ready to go, at least blade-wise. So I've cut that piece down. And since we have our trimmer out, let's cut our piece number 2. And piece number 2 is 10 1/8. Sorry about the 1/8, but it is there. By 6 1/8. So you can cut whichever measurement you want first. I'm just going to cut 10 1/8 because that happens to be how it was in my trimmer. So we're going to do 10 1/8 by 6 1/8. So I'm going to turn it and just hit that notch right beyond the 1/8 or beyond the 6. And set that piece aside. So now you're going to have 2 pieces of cardstock. And you're going to have 12 by 10 or 10 by 12, either way, and you're going to have 10 1/8 by 6 1/8. Now the bigger piece is the bottom of your box, and this piece is going to be the top, your lid. So we're going to start with the bottom of our box, and I need to get my scoreboard here. So grab your scoreboard. I just hit my light. Now I'm using the EK Success. This actually says Martha Stewart on it because Martha Stewart used to be the brand on the EK Success scoring board. We've had this for a long time. Now they're rebranded a little bit, but ours is older, so that's why we have that. So I'm putting the 12-inch side in my scoring board, and then we're going to score on the 12-inch side. We're going to score at 5 inches and 7 inches. So I'm going to put my scoring tool right in that notch and bring it down on the 5, and then I'm going to go right here to the 7. So you're going to score it at 5 and 7 when you're using the long 12-inch side. Then we're going to turn it to the 10-inch side, and we're going to score it at 2 inches and 8 inches. So I'm going to go right here to the 2. I've got it kind of hanging off the table, Penny. I'm going to have to be a little careful. And 8. So I'll see if you can kind of see my score lines. Let me just fold them a little bit so you can see them better. So there we go. There's our box base, and we've got the 2 score lines on the 12-inch, and we've got the 2 score lines on the the 12-inch and on the 10-inch. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. Since we're scoring, let's get out our smaller piece. This one was 10 1/8 by 6 1/8. And on this one, we're going to put the 10 1/8 piece down first, and we're going to score it at 2 inches. And then we're going to turn it all the way around and score it at 2 inches again. So we've got score lines on the ends of both of the long edges at 2 inches. Then we're going to turn it to the 6 1/8 side. And we're going to score it at 2 inches again, just like we did. A little bit longer ways to go. And then we're going to flip it to the opposite side and score it at 2 inches again. Now, the first time I made a box, I was kind of like, what the heck? This is such a weird shape. But I'll be honest with you, I had not quite remembered Chris's box that she brought in, so I didn't really know what I was making at first. Okay, Penny, let's see. Has everybody got their paper scored?
Well, you're still scoring on the video here.
Okay, yes. We're scoring, man.
Yeah, we're scoring.
Now let's take the base, and I did a nice diagram for everybody. So this is our base bottom, and you can kind of see the score lines that we've scored the 2 inches over here, and we've got those middle score lines right here. And these little squares right here in the middle, we're going to trim into those. So you're going to take your scissors, and I'm going to try to get a little closer for you, and you're just going to cut right here up to the score line, and we're going to cut right here up to the score line. And guess what? We got to do it on this side too. Now, you guys have seen Chris make boxes in the past, and she's talked about how she trims away just a little bit off of those pieces just to help everything fold up together. So on these middle tabs, you're just going to cut a little in like so. And we're going to just cut them kind of at an angle. And I've shown that in the diagram here. You can kind of see the little cut lines here that are dotted. And then on this side, we're going to do the same thing. This gets rid of some of the bulk so that things fold up nicely. And I don't know if Chris is watching, but Chris, if you happen to be watching, you can pipe in and make any comments you need. Okay, so we've got our score lines. We've trimmed those little sections. I'm going to put my map away, and then I'm just going to take my bone folder, and you just want to get really good creases on those scoring parts. It'll make your life easier in the end. So just take your bone folder and kind of burnish them a little bit, and then we're going to do it on this fold also. You're going to be really impressed because I went wow when I actually folded this up, Penny. It was like, oh my gosh, I made a box. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I think let's just glue this. So you can kind of see how this is going to come together. Look how it just folds together perfectly. So I'm going to use liquid glue. That was something that Chris recommended. And I'm going to put liquid glue right here on the top of this tab. You know, you could use something else if you want. You just want to use something that's going to stick really well. And then I'm going to put it on the top of one of the other tabs. The tab that's going to be underneath, of course. And then I just kind of fold it up like so. Square it up. And then if you kind of flatten it on the inside, it's about a 2-inch space, so it's easy to get your hand in there and just press it for a little bit till that glue sticks. All right, let's do it over here. So we're going to put glue on the flap, and then we're going to put glue on the outside of one of this. Now, when I would do it on the same side so that your rough edge is facing the same way, and I did not do that on here, but that's what I would do if I was paying attention, although it's not really going to matter. Look at there. So do we need to give people a minute to catch up, Penny, or we got any thumbs up, or look at, we just made a thing.
The video's still gluing, so
we made a thing. That is so cool.
I love making a thing.
Chris, thank you so much. You could even stop right here if you wanted to. And I'm going to show you that in a minute because the idea just came in my head, but I'll show you that in just a minute. But let's get the lid. Let's make our lid. So this is what we had for our lid piece. I think I'm just going to go ahead and burnish it now. And I have a little, what I'm calling a guide, or you could call it a cheat sheet if you want, to help you remember. And I will take pictures of this also. But with your lid, just like with the bottom, it was that small little piece is what we cut. We're going to do the same with the lid, the center pieces here, the little short ones. So we're going to cut in here up to the score line. Penny, I didn't know boxes could be so fun and so easy to make.
Oh my gosh, I'm loving this.
I know Penny's going to be going home and making boxes. All right, and Penny, I hope if there's orders, I hope someone's taking care of that for us. Hopefully Diane is. We pulled Penny out of shipping to help us with our video today because Maggie had to leave. And we're doing our little craft along. So if you're crafting along, I'd just be curious, who is crafting along? That's one of our ways of crafting more in 2024, and it is still 2024, guys.
It is.
All right, so there's what we've got. I wonder if my special light is helping, my daylight light.
I think it's helping in the video.
It's helping me.
Yes.
You know, I don't see Penny as well as I used to see. Now we're going to do the same thing. If it helps you just to kind of look and see how it folds together, then do that. But look at here. Oh my gosh.
I love that, and it is so simple.
It's so cute. Okay, let's glue it together. So my tip for gluing, and Chris might have something different, 'cause this is what I figured out last night, is you're going to glue the top of your middle and the top of one side. And then when you fold it in, your gluey pieces go together, and then this just goes right to the top of that. And you kind of square it up, hold it for just a minute, maybe push it on the table. And if you're using liquid glue, it's pretty slick.
That is, and that's a good little tidbit.
It is.
Glue one, glue the next one, and then.
So I'm going to glue this
1, 2,
side.
3.
Now I'm gluing this side because I want them to go the same direction. It doesn't really matter, and then you just put them together. And we're going to do this one more time because sometimes I just think you need a second look.
We got probably half and half. Some are just taking notes and watching, and some are crafting along.
Looky here. Look at our box.
Oh my
We
gosh,
did it.
I love it.
Isn't that's 2 pieces of cardstock. You know, you could do so much with these, any theme. Maybe you're doing a gift and somebody loves football, or maybe it's a local school student and you want to do it in their theme, or a teacher and you want to use local school paper, or you can do what I did for a teacher gift and just use a school collection. Fill it with goodies or treats for her classroom, Post-it notes.
Oh my gosh,
Penny, you were a
yes.
teacher. You know all the
Yes.
good stuff they need and like.
Yep.
Fill it with La Pens. Those are our favorite
Oh,
pens.
yeah.
Oh, baby. All right, so we just made our box. Here was our guide, and we're going to make one more, and we are going to decorate this one to give you an idea so you know how to do that. So this was our box bottom guide and our lid, and I will take pictures of those. So for this one, we're going to do a Valentine. I got to set this one aside, but I just want to hang on to it because it's so. I want to decorate it, Penny. All right, for our Valentines, we're going to use the Simple Stories Heartstring collection, and we're going to use pink cardstock because, you know, we've done Christmas, school, we've got a couple plain ones, and now we're going to do a Valentine, and we're using the Heartstring collection, which is new from Simple Stories, and watch for this piece right there. You're going to see that in a little bit. And then this was my favorite paper from the collection, Heartstrings, and it's called Happy Heart Day. And then this was Diane's favorite paper. It's called Wink Wink. I love that name. I think this was the side that she loved.
Oh, that's a great idea, Lisa.
What is it? What is it? I love
She
ideas.
needs to make one for the different holiday coasters.
Oh, yeah.
It'd
yes.
be a great coaster keeper.
It'd be a coaster keeper. I love
coaster
that. It would be
keeper.
wonderful. There's so many ideas. I just like it because it's a little different size. Chris used it for cards, but throw out the ideas. We want to hear them all. Maybe if you are, maybe you're having a shower, maybe your people are bringing recipes, or maybe they're putting all the shower cards. We recently had a funeral to go to, and a lot of us got together, and we filled out thoughts on cards, and they're giving them to it was somebody lost a family member, and that would have been great to put them in there too, and then they're all together and nice kept. Okay, so the pink cardstock, Maggie picked it out for me today, and it's a basil paper, and it's called Mauve Ice, and she thought that would look really good with this, and so do I. So if you remember, we're going to cut this 10 by 12, so let's cut this down to 10, I'm sorry. Here on mark it there. And this is my base. It's 10 by 12. I'm going to set that up here. I just like, if you're cutting, I just like to get all my cutting done. And this one is going to be 10 1/8 by 6 1/8. So we make that just a little bit bigger. So mauve ice is just a nice pink. And then we got to go 6 1/8. And I guess I'll toss that in my... All right, now we're ready to score. So we trimmed. Oh. Got out my scoring board. You might have the crease. I know that is Chris's favorite. So we're going to lay our base on here first, and we're going to score it at the 5 and the 7. We've got it on the 12-inch side. So I'm going to go to 5, and we're going to go to 7. And guess what? We just made the bottom of our box.
Yes.
And then we're going to turn it to the 10-inch side, and we're going to score at 2 and 8.
Valentine box with Valentines for kids to give to their class.
It's perfect. There's what we just did, everybody. Make sure you can see that good. Okay. And like I said, while we're got our scoring board out, let's go ahead and trim this or score this piece. So we're putting it on the 10 1/8. And we have to score it at 2 inches. And then we got to flip it around and score it at 2 inches again. This is an easy one, because then you're going to put it on your short side, and guess where we're going to score it? 2 inches. 2. And let's score this at 2 inches. You know, I might have to get myself a big scoring board like this, Penny. I have a small. I have the small one. I have the small one, and then I do a lot of scoring with my trimmer. But kind of that's pretty slick.
I know this store.
Yeah, you know where I can get one? Well, I think I will. All right, let's go ahead and fold these. And if you're making another one with us, great. All you needed was 2 sheets of cardstock. Oh, and Chris had used the Color Vibe on hers, so you could use your Color Vibe. By the time if you decorate it and you put paper on it, it does give it a lot of strength. All right, so let's go ahead and remember we're cutting out this center circle or center square. So you just cut right to the score line. And we're going to do that here. And then while we're here, we're going to go ahead and cut a little angle there. And it gets out the bulk so that when we fold that together, like you saw we just did, it's going to fold a little smoother. And you're going to like it better.
So here's a thinking out loud.
We love thinking out loud, and we love squirrels and everybody.
Would it be possible to decorate the sides before gluing the box
Yes, it would. You are thinking just like Kelly, and I'm going to show you how I do that. We're going to decorate this one.
Absolutely, you can do
So
it, Karen.
definitely. So there's our lid, everybody. Oh, you know what? Speaking of projects, Penny, I had pictures to show of some projects that some customers have sent in, some of our viewers.
Oh,
so
and those be somewhere handy?
No.
Okay.
They are not, but
Maybe
I'll have to
tomorrow.
bring them tomorrow.
Oh, Elena says, splurge, Kelly, get the big score.
Get the big one.
Maybe I'll tell Doug that's what you need in
Put it
your
on my
stocking.
Christmas list?
Yes.
Yeah, I can always use the one here. I think that's why I didn't take one home, but I think that's a good idea, Elena. All right, so we're just getting a good crease, because if you can make your creases really nice and crispy, your box is going to sit better. All right, now we're in the middle again, like we were on the lid, and we're going to cut into the edge here. I probably could have some bigger scissors to do this, but these are the ones I brought today. They were on.
That's what I was thinking.
Were you thinking that? I feel like I feel like I'm chopping, Penny, but oh well. You could even do this on your trimmer if you wanted to. You could do your initial cut if you wanted to put it back on your trimmer. You know, if you have a trimmer that you can have your scoreboard and your blade on at the same time.
It is pretty nice.
You could do it very easily and then just take your scissors and cut this angle. Okay. So here's this piece. This is the base. Now, I said we are going to decorate this one, and we are going to decorate it before we actually put it together. So I had picked out the paper from Heartstrings, and I'm going to use this piece, maybe another one, but for sure that one. And then we are also from Heartstrings, we're going to use this one that's called Wink Wink, and my favorite one here that's called Happy Heart Day. And I pre-cut the pieces because you don't really need to watch me cut the pieces, and I could shout out the dimensions to you, but you know what? We've got them written down right here, and we'll take pictures of that, but there is the paper right there that you need for the base and for the lid. Okay, so got my favorite paper here. Now, when you are putting your paper on your base, I just turned it sideways. It makes it easier for me, but you can put it whatever direction you want. And you want to make sure if your paper's directional that you've got your paper going the right direction, because that would be kind of bad if it wasn't. And so let's put this on. And I'm using my precision, I got a little goober there. I'm using my precision glue press because it's so handy and fast. You could use a tape runner on this or score tape, but look at this. Just watch this. All you do is go zoom, zoom, zoom. Doesn't hurt your hands if you have any, like, starting to get arthritis. And then remember, this is the bottom of your box, so it goes upward like this. So put your hearts like that and not like that. And then I just put that right on there. Now it looks to me like I cut my paper a little bit long, but I think it's going to be just fine because the lid's going to cover it. And then we go boom, boom, boom. I don't have to put a cap back on my glue. It's not going to dry out. And just love that. Thank you, my sweet Petunia, making that amazing product. Okay, so there's my sides. And then I did cut
This is moving. This is moving.
Oh, thank you, Penny. It is moving. I moved it a little too much, didn't I? Let me just slide it. Let's slide it over. Or that dried really quickly.
You're good. You're good.
There we go. There we go. We got it, guys. So then I've got my little side pieces that I'm going to put on. And I'm going to put a little glue on those. So you get a little wild with the glue. And again, you want to make sure that those are also facing upward. And I'm putting them on the same side because I'm going to fold. This is going to be my front. Now, if you accidentally fold it the other way, it's okay. But I love these hearts. Don't you guys love these hearts? Now, you could put something on the bottom. I didn't cut anything for the bottom, but you could. I did on school. Maybe it was this one. So on this one that I made with the Yuletide, I did cut a piece of paper and put it on the bottom. And honestly, I just forgot this morning when I was pre-cutting this paper. Okay, so this is ready to put together, everybody. So now what's a little different is, let me make sure we got all this down good. What's a little different is that now I've got paper on one of my sides. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your glue on your plain pieces. So you're going to put it on the middle tab.
Oh, I was waiting for you to put paper on it. Duh, no.
And yep, no need for that. And then on this side here. And the little tab goes first, and then your big tab, and then you're going to just put these together.
Oh my gosh, that's so easy.
It is. And then just kind of make sure, just kind of square them up. And give them a little pressure from inside. And boy, that liquid glue sure works nice. Let me put a little bit under here and see how nice it works on that corner. So look at there. Okay, let's do this side now. So this was the trick this is the Kellie thing that I kind of taught myself. So you're going to put glue on the inside tab and on the plain tab. And then you're going to close it up. Push it together.
Elena said we could also use a solid color on the bottom.
Absolutely. And you know what I was going to do before I folded it up was put this on it, but I will do this now. So I took that 4x6 cut apart that I showed you on the paper, and I trimmed it down smaller, and then I put a little bit of kind of a brighter pink color vibe on it. So let's put this on. Ooh, and if I had foam tape, I would probably pop this up, but I don't. That would be neat. So idea for everybody. You can pop things up, just like the foam stickers that we put on the... And I'm putting it towards the bottom because I probably should have cut it down just a little bit more. Because
for
of
the lid.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you can learn from Kelly. So there's our base. Now let's do our lid. Oh, you know what? Maybe I did cut a piece for the bottom. Or a piece we can sure use for the bottom. So let's do it. I didn't mean to, but I did. Or maybe I did mean to. I don't know. So let's stick this right on the bottom. Now this is directional, so what I'm choosing to do is I'm looking at my front so it would go just like this. Whoops, let me do it this way. Now you could do it from the back, but I just wanted it, I thought I would like it to be from the front. Okay, so we've got our lid here, and I was debating between which one to use, and I decided to go with this. So there are two that are a little bit smaller, I thought, and it's a good idea to see if they fit. Kind of figure out where they're going, because there are two that are the same, and then there's your top, your lid that's a little different. And let's put this on. And we are finishing up here. So I hope that you've enjoyed making boxes today, or making a box with crafting along. And I really hope, I don't know if I'll have be on the video again, but I really hope that you've enjoyed the whole year of crafting more in 2024. I know I have crafted more. Penny, have you crafted more this year?
I have.
I think it just kind of brings it out and you think about it.
Well, and it's only the 17th, so there's
I know,
lots
we got
of
time.
Lots of time to make a box and some cards and give us a gift, and yes,
even
absolutely.
a hostess gift. If you're going to maybe a little party,
yeah,
this would be a nice hostess gift. And then I've got two little pieces for the side, so let's glue those on. And you know, if you forget to do this, you just glue it on afterwards. It'll work. Whoops. See, I was going to put that on that side, and I really wanted
Jan says this is kind of hypnotic. Thank you, Kelly.
Oh, am I putting people to sleep?
No.
Oh, okay. So I did put it on the wrong side. Look what's going to happen.
Oh, no.
So it's still kind of wet.
Yes, it is.
So we'll just re-glue it. And if you did that and it's too late, then just cut another piece and you'll be just fine. All right, let's...
Ooh, Donna wants to know what we're doing in 25.
Oh.
Ooh, Libby has a suggestion.
What is
Craft 9 to 5 in 2025.
Oh, that's a good one. I like anything that rhymes, I like. Okay, so we're gluing the inside piece and the plain piece, and then remember how we just fold it up together? Another big thank you to Chris, you guys, for bringing this box to Memory Bound. I'm kind of flattered that I get to show it, but I want to give a big shout out to Chris. I wouldn't have learned how to make boxes if it wasn't for Chris.
Right? Now we all know.
So I remember we put it on the inside and then the plain side, and then when you just fold it around,
Then you've got the paper side.
square it up, and you're all good. And you know, sometimes if you don't cut things quite square or quite the right size, you'll know, and you'll just change it up for next time.
Thank you, Chris. Chris says, great job, Kelly. Thanks
I
for
did okay. Yay.
taking over for her.
All right, so there's our Happy Heart Valentine box.
That's so cute.
And you could even put your Valentines in here, couldn't
Yes, you could.
Or like, how about some frosted sugar cookies, Penny?
How about Crafting is Alive in 2025?
Oh, that's a good one, too. Now, what you could do with this is take the foam stickers like we did with the Yuletide, and you could add some stuff to the top. You can add that
Ooh,
XOXO is pretty fun. There's lots of different possibilities here. And you could add those right to this box. Whoa, we did it. We did it, Penny. So I'm going to give this back to you.
Yep, they're all thanking Chris.
And we'll sign off here. I wanted to show my light from that angle so you could see it because it is, Penny, you said you have one too. It's a daylight light.
I do.
And it's 70, I think it's around $70, but it's so handy. You just tap it to get more light and tap it off, and just tap it off, and then it folds up so you can take it with you very easily.
It's very,
So it says it's good when light matters.
and light matters when we craft.
So we've got our boxes. Let's just get them all here, Penny, so we can show everybody. Get Chris's here. And you can see all the fun that we had today making boxes.
Oh, no, we got to finish the pyramid.
Finish, and I'll look over the top of it. So again, thank you, Chris, for the directions and the dimensions and figuring this out. And thank you, everybody, for crafting along or crafting later. Maybe you're crafting live or later. It's a great day at Memory Bound. If you're in the area, I hope you can stop and see us. Our special today, remember, is 25% off the Tim Holtz folios and note cards. And they're a fun little base to get you started. It's already done for you. All you have to do is, what do they call it? Alter it, embellish it, add paper. And then tomorrow, our special is Copic markers. And we will be back then. And have a wonderful crafty day, everyone. Do you know how to,
No. Finish.
Yep, hit